Hi, everybody. My name is Cameron. I am an intern with Towson, and today I'm going to be talking about Lori's Hands, the Baltimore chapter, as a possible internship site for you this semester. So, Lori's Hands is a nonprofit that works with people with chronic diseases and college students, and it creates what they call mutually beneficial partnerships. So, what you're doing as the student volunteer is going to these people's houses and helping them with whatever they need. So, you usually are assigned 2 to 3 clients, and you go with a partner, and you are working with someone with a chronic disease, learning about what it's like living with a chronic disease, and in turn, they are getting help from you with whatever they may need help with. They have 3 main offices located in Delaware, Maryland, and Michigan. They just started in Michigan this year. There's approximately 10 schools in the Baltimore area that Lori's Hands works with, and Towson is one of them. And there's about 200 volunteers or interns that work for the Baltimore area Maryland chapter. Lori's Hands, it was a 6 credit internship for me. I believe it's either 6 or 9, but it could just be 6. So that was 225 hours, and this is a hybrid internship. And I would say it was approximately 6 to 10 hours per week in person, depending on the week. All of the clients were within 20 minutes of me. You did have to drive yourself. And there was a potential option for gas reimbursement, but most of the clients weren't that far from where I live. I chose Lori's Hands because it was the first one offered to me. I would not suggest this in the future. If you have multiple options, I would wait for like a second, maybe third. I did not care what mine was. I just wanted an internship realistically. And in hindsight, I should have put a little more thought into what I wanted to do because this I now know is not something that I'd like to continue working in. I would say for this internship, you definitely need to be able to talk to people. You're working directly with clients that you've never met before, and you will learn to like make connections with them, like friendships almost. Um, but you do need to be able to talk to people in person and over the phone. Time management's really important for this internship because, again, I'd say half to 3/4 of your work is done from home. So if you don't have time management skills, then it's probably not a great idea. You might want to be in like an office somewhere. A somewhat flexible schedule was pretty necessary for this. At the beginning of the internship, Lori's Hands will send you your client assignments and their preferred times that they're able to meet with you, and then you work with the other person, your coworker, your partner, whatever you want to say, and you find a time that works each week to go visit your client. An ability to work well with other peers. That's why I say you are visiting these clients with another partner for Lori's Hands. So you'll be with another college student, but you need to be able to work well with other people around your age. My experience with Lori's Hands, I really loved creating the relationships with the clients I worked with. Like I said, you visit them, I'd say 12 to 15 times throughout the entire internship, and you're there for a couple hours each time, and you do get to learn about them, what they like, and what it's like to live with those kind of conditions. The flexibility of doing work from home was really nice. Time management was a little harder, but it was nice to be able to um, do find out when I wanted to do my own work. Networking with other people in the public health field was great for me. It was a good experience, and there were a couple times that Lori's Hands had sanctioned events. Like there was one week we went to an Orioles game, and that counted for 4 hours of my internship, and we were with clients and other people in the public health field, so I was able to talk to them. Ability to take vacations was nice. Since this was a hybrid internship, I was able to take time off for one of the weeks, and this applied more so because I had a summer internship, but I wanted to add it in here just to show the flexibility that you do have with this internship. And didn't feel like I was micromanaged through any of this. I kind of had a lot of flexibility to get my 225 hours in any way I wanted to, but each week we did have meetings to make sure I was on track. What I disliked about this internship is I now know I don't want to work in direct at-home patient care. So I had to finish it out, obviously. But um, so I guess in hindsight, it is a good thing. I know I don't want to work in this anymore, but I I didn't love what I was doing, And sometimes clients would cancel last minute, which was unfortunate because that was like 2 or 3 hours that I was waiting or hoping to get, and then they would cancel, so I wouldn't be able to get those hours. My major project was creating training slides for the next group of volunteers. So each semester, Lori's Hands for fall, spring, and summer have a group that comes in and then assigns clients to them, and they work for the entire semester. So mine was to create a newer training program for these new volunteers that are coming in. So my intended audience was college age volunteers. If you worked for them, you'll probably look at my project. It's the newest training that they have. And the outcome goal was to have new volunteers understand how some people got into the current situation that they are in. So one of my clients is blind, and she was pretty aware of all of the resources available to her. She was really active in the community. Like she visited a couple like national blind conventions during the time that I was with her. There was one woman I worked with who was homeless for 28 years, and we went to her house and I learned a lot about what it was like to live homeless. And then there's another client I worked with who has chronic pain, and so that was the client I probably would say I learned the most from, what it's like just living every single day with chronic pain. And again, we're just going to these people's houses and helping them with whatever they need. So for the blind client, we would go and help her read her mail and go through old photo albums to see if she wanted to keep them or not, that kind of thing. And check standards for my project are listed below, the main one being establishing training protocol and delivering oral and written communication that aligns with professional standards of grammar, punk, and style. If you had any more questions about this internship or you were thinking about it, you are more than welcome to reach out to me. My contact information is right there, and I hope you have a good day.